Grand Rising, everyone. Welcome back to the Nest of Guidance. I am Robin. Welcome if you are new to my channel. I come to you from the lovely reading space at the Oracle in West Vancouver today, as this is my only time before this energy comes into play for us physically and cosmically that I am able to share these messages with you. But come tomorrow on Sunday, August 17th to August 20th, we have the final planetary parade in our skies happening for us cosmically and physically within those cosmic bodies that could very well affect our lives here on lovely planet Earth. So I wanted to quickly go into each of the planets that are in this final planetary parade happening in the next 3 days. Also, what self-care would be best supportive for you during this planetary parade, and what we could potentially expect to manifest for ourselves with this planetary parade happening. So I'm going to quickly share with you the planets that are within this parade, and then the self-care, and then what is manifesting after I go deeper into the energies and picking it from each planet. First of all, we have Mercury starting this planetary parade for us on the 17th with its messages coming through. Second, we have Jupiter in this planetary parade, bringing in new levels of abundance for us. Third, we have Venus in this planetary parade, bringing in energies of belovedness, of self and others. And then fourth, we have the energy of Uranus, bringing in change within this planetary parade happening over the next 3 days. Fifth, we have Saturn coming in with structure in this planetary parade. And then last, but certainly not least, we have Neptune coming through with vision in this final planetary parade from August 17th to 19th with its energy of visions. So now that we know the 6 planets that are within this parade, from Mercury, Jupiter, Venus, Uranus, Saturn, and Neptune, I'm going to quickly go into this, and I just saw 222, so if you're watching this and feeling these energies, you're already on the right track and to keep move forward. And we have the self-care deck, so we can know how we can best support ourselves and love ourselves and connect to these energies through this planetary parade from the 17th of August to the 20th of August and following, when it kind of subsides and fades away. So I'm just going to shut my eyes and shuffle this self-care deck to see what self-care is in our highest good to connect with these 6 planets in their parade. Best self-care. Ooh, there's a card just like me. So, oh, there's 2. Beautiful. Ooh, what an energetic combo of self-care for this planetary parade. And seeing that some of this energy is change and structure, I am not surprised. So we have first the self-care of remaining calm. All planetary alignments have a very intense, strong, energetic frequency and vibe to them. And a lot of change generally can happen, even sometimes upheaval in a positive and aligned way can happen during a planetary parade or planetary alignment. The last planetary parade we had was the Great Alignment back in the end of February on the 26th, 27th. So think back to the changes that happened within your physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual life during that time to get a sense of what might be coming through for you within the next 3 days from the 17th of August to the 20th potentially. So remain calm and know that new horizons are being illuminated for you through these energies. The back of this self-care card says, a breakdown is often followed by a breakthrough. Remain calm, deep breath in, and exhale. And remain calm through these energies of the planetary parade and the energy shifts and changes and upgrades that you'll be receiving in the next 3 days and beyond. And then along with the energy of remaining calm through the shifts and changes, breakdowns and breakthroughs that might be happening, we still gotta shine bright. We still gotta be illuminated. We still gotta be that guiding light for ourselves from within as without, and for those in our lives as well, and illuminate our own paths forward. So Be the shining light. Don't let whatever energies you're experiencing, positive, negative, calm, or overwhelming, dim your light. We need you beautifully bright, I am hearing, during this planetary parade and onward into the future. And this self-care card of shining bright says on the back of it, do not dim your light. The world needs your unique talents and gifts. Shine brightly and remain calm. Shine brightly and remain calm through these energies, and you will be supported with what is to come and what is transpiring for you already. So now let's go into these planets more so to see how these energies are going to be affecting you, coming through for you, and how you can work with the energies of this planetary parade of 6 planets in your life, physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. We first have the energy of Mercury coming through, starting off this parade. I see like Mercury is the one at the very beginning with the baton kind of like leading the charge. So know that there's going to be some divine inspired messages happening for you during this parade. Mercury is also a card of the mind, so messages we tell ourselves mentally are going to be really clear and loud. This is also going to help you with expressing yourself and sharing messages to others that are really healing with this catechus that we have on the Mercury card. This is also messages coming through for us electronically as well through our phones, our TVs, our other forms of communication that we have. Some of us might be receiving letters. So know that with this planetary parade, there is a whole bunch of new messages, new information, and new ways of thinking coming through for us with Mercury leading this charge of the final planetary parade of 2025. We also have the energy of 20 on the top of this card. So this is harmonizing polarities and bringing them into balance, like the 2 serpents on this catechus on the Mercury card as well. Then we have Jupiter coming in loud and clear with its energy of abundance and bigness and big picture and expansion. And I was talking about this planetary parade with some of the people in Oracle today, and the message I received earlier when talking to them is that this is like an abundance that is almost unfathomably large. Jupiter is the planet of abundance and prosperity and bigness beyond comprehension, really. Physically, the planet of Jupiter is so large, our human minds cannot even fathom how big it is as a planet. The brain just cannot even, it like short circuits. So be prepared to receive this level of abundance and goodness and harvest and wealth of body, mind, heart, and spirit coming in with Jupiter, August 17th to 20th, that might even break your brain a little bit with how big it feels for you with how big Jupiter is as a planet. We also have the energy of 23 up there on this Jupiter card. So this is abundance and bigness coming in that could really change things up for you, as 23 is 5 in numerology, and 5 is the energy of change. We also have Uranus, which is the energy and planet of change coming through as well. But this energy of change is one that is supportive, and when we tap into the energy of change with an open heart, open mind, and open arms like this, we want to receive the bigness of this change with open arms and open mind and open heart. Then it doesn't breed any type of resistance or challenge or conflict, because we are accepting the bigness and the abundance of this energy of Jupiter into our lives with the change it's bringing. Third planet in this planetary alignment is Venus, and this is the card of love and abundance and beauty and health and comfort and luxury and feeling beloved, connecting into very deep, honest, sincere, wholesome, loving energy that blooms naturally from within, that you see blooming in your life around you as well, really feeling beloved by life, feeling beloved energy for your life and for yourself and for those in your life, and really just letting that energy of the ever-blooming love that we are as beings on this planet shine fully for you so that it can support you fully. We also have the 21 up there on this card, which is 3 in numerology, which is the energy of collaboration, communication, and soul family and creation. So this energy of beloved, loving, self-loving, loving of others, art, comfort, luxury, is something that we can create for ourselves over the next 3 days, 17, 18, 19, 20, I guess that's 4 days, of the planetary alignment coming through for us. So we have this already, this energy of messages that are abundant within the energy of belovedness coming through within these first 3 planets of this planetary alignment, the final planetary parade of this year, of messages with Mercury that come in that feel abundant, with Jupiter that spring forth energy of being beloved and being beloved of others and ourselves and this world with Venus. Fourth, we have the energy of Uranus coming through with its changes. It's shaking things up. It's kind of, I'm seeing this visual of when someone like takes a tablecloth out from underneath of like a whole bunch of plates and dishes and meals, and the dishes and the food on the table remain intact and safe and upright, even though the tablecloth is like whipped away from it. So expect some sudden changes to come through potentially between August 17th and August 20th. But if we've been doing the work, if we've been aware of how we've been holding ourselves back or projecting old patterns upon others, this change is really going to bring through a new level of solid energy for us that's really supportive, and it's going to bring through changes that come through our higher self as opposed to come through any healing that we haven't been focusing on or working through or facing. And we also have the energy of 7 up here with the 25 on the top of this card. And 7 is a frequency of being supported, which makes me think of Venus and her beloved energy. But it's also the energy of keeping your thoughts, your mental messages here with Mercury in the highest frequency. So think with your higher mind, think with the cosmic mind with these planetary alignments happening, and not with your lower mind or your lower ego or thoughts or perceptions from your past that are looping in your mind. Do not be overthinking this planetary alignment. Think with your cosmic mind, and you'll connect with this energy of change and the messages, abundance, and beloved energy that it is bringing in for you. Next, we have the energy of Saturn coming through with structure and foundation, balance, and grounding. And this is also coming through as like a restructuring of potentially our lives on a physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual level during these energies of this planetary alignment on August 17th to August 20th. So know that there is a restructuring, a reorganization happening. We do have Uranus here as well with the energy of change and structure coming through with Saturn. So the rings and the cosmic frequencies and parts that make up our life, the cosmic balance and foundation is shifting into place, and with the shifting into place, other things might be falling away with it. So allow what needs to fall away from you to support a better structure happen for you during this final planetary parade with these 6 beautiful planets, and allow what is coming through for you with abundance to bring in a new structure that is more solid, more grounded, more balanced, more wholesome, more aligned, and more healthy, so that it supports the whole system that you are, your body, your mind, your heart, your spirit, as opposed to maybe your spirit's really supported, but your body's not supported. Maybe your heart's very abundant, but your mind is kind of lacking. This restructuring with Saturn, this new balance and foundation coming in, is going to click all of those systems that you are physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, body, mind, heart, and soul into a better fit, I'm hearing, so that it really works like clockwork for you when you allow it with this alignment coming through. And we have the energy of 24 on the top of this card, and 24 is the numerology of 6, and 6 is the energy of harmony and divine commitment and divine choices with this structure coming through. 6 is also the energy of the harmony and the peace that lies below the surface. So this is an energy we might need to meditate on and tap into as this restructuring and the parts of ourselves physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually are being clicked into place. And last, but certainly not least, within the frequencies and energies of the cosmic bodies that are in this planetary alignment happening for us. August 17th to August 20th is the lovely planet of Neptune with the energy of visions coming through. I also heard when I was speaking about this planetary alignment earlier today, the energy of conquest, and not in a way that is negative or forceful or usurps the power, but when we tap into the energy of vision, of love, of embracing the changes that are needed, then we receive the abundance and we receive the new foundation, and we allow the energy of our vision to lead that conquest, that foresight of what we want and perceive for our future, and the insight we have within ourselves to direct us into healing of that beloved energy and abundance that comes with Venus and with Jupiter. The visions we have for our abundance and our love, and the messages received through from our spiritual energy, our spirit, our heart coming through with this vision that Neptune brings. This is spiritual vision. This is imagination. This is having that projector image come through your third eye so you can get the full picture, the full abundant big picture of what is truly possible for you, tapping into this vision and clear any type of illusion or delusion you're feeling that might have blocked you from the abundance that Jupiter is now bringing you, the love that Venus is coming through with, and the clarity of messages that Mercury is coming through, so that the changes that are happening for you during this planetary alignment will have that solid structure to land on. And along with Venus here, with this energy of love and beauty and calm, the vision of Neptune is also connected to the energy of soulmates and divine counterparts and divine partnership, and aligning in a structured way with love to those divine counterparts, and that frequency of divine cosmic love aligning in our lives, potentially between August 17th to August 20th, when this planetary parade is in our skies physically, and also the days beyond as these planets kind of go on their merry way, I'm hearing. So those again are the planets that are in alignment in this final planetary parade of 2025. Again, we have Mercury leading the charge with its messages, mental messages we receive, messages through communications and electronics, social media, physical letters, messages we share with others through our own expression and voice. Abundance with Jupiter that is so big and so fathomable, it might make your mind a little boggled. The change that clearing these old ways and allowing the new to come through will bring with Uranus, the restructuring and new foundation with Saturn, the beloved energy of Venus bringing in love and abundance, art and harmony, and then the visions and the spiritual alignments with Neptune. Now that we have these planets all kind of energetically tuned in to see how they might be affecting us and coming through for us within the next few days, and afterwards as they kind of again separate into the sky in their own energies, I'm going to pull, I'm hearing 2 cards from this magical spirit deck or magical spell card deck to see how these energies might manifest for us and align for us within our life. There's one. Woo! That's interesting. It also has a matching number on one of the cards. And let's see. I'm going to choose you. All right. Oh, wow. Beautiful. So, some sensual love coming through for us, for sure, with Venus in this planetary alignment. We also have sensuality coming through for us over the 17th of August to the 20th of August with this planetary alignment as well. So expect sensuality to come through. Sensuality isn't necessarily about sex. It is enjoying life, enjoying these energies that are present, through your senses, through how you see them, how you taste them, how you hear them, how you feel them, how you smell them. That is the energy of sensuality. And we have the mermaid here. These cards even look similar in their frequency and energy. And the mermaid is a spiritual being that is connected to the flow of water, which is connected to our emotions and our feelings and our relationships, just like Venus is here. We also have 221s, so the energy of 3 coming through for us, which is, again, collaboration, community, and creation happening for us. And the beautiful flow in which the mermaid spirit gives us with this sensual Venus energy is that mermaids do not kick at the water, an energy of love to move through it. They glide through the different streams and flows of water and move in harmony and peace and unity with the water, as opposed to disrupting it to get from point A to point B. So know that energy of flowing through the streams of these energies that might feel very intense with love or sensuality for you is something that you can harmonize with, be in collaboration and unity with by flowing through the streams of them, as opposed to kicking them apart to get any type of change through them. And the last card that I actually feel like I want to pull one more. Ooh, interesting. That makes sense to me. So we do have the energy of friendship coming through as well, bringing in new friends and new connections, new soul family levels of union and harmony within our interpersonal relationships, within this energy of the planetary alignment on August 17th to August 20th. We also have 2 5s here, so there is a bunch of change happening within the friendships and connections we already have, the interpersonal relationships we already have, but it brings through abundance when we open it, right? What was I saying? You want your arms to be like this when this change comes through, because it brings in abundance of friendships and deeper friendships and connections for you when you open your arms with change, as opposed to being like, nope, don't want it, I don't care if it's abundant. You want the abundance of these friendships and these connections, especially if you're tapping into them on a more sensual level. We also have the affirmation that you can choose to say or think to yourself with this sensuality that's bringing in creation and collaboration and community, with your freedom flowing from far away. I dance, I love, I laugh, I play, which is, again, very, 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 very connected to this energy of Venus. And then we have the affirmation you can choose to say or think to yourself to bring in this friendship energy through this alignment, which is, bring to me friendships true, sharing, laughing, understanding too. So there might be a lot of laughter happening for us over these next few days with this planetary alignment, because we have laughter on both this card of sensuality and on friendship. So things that felt wary in the past with your interpersonal friendships and relationships, and even connecting to your life and yourself on a more sensual level, might now be something that you can wholeheartedly, with love, laugh through, as opposed to cry through or struggle through. And last, but certainly not least, we have justice coming through for you with shifts in karmic balance, justice of scales and of energy being realigned. This also makes me think of the change and the structure of Saturn and Uranus happening to bring in this balance of karmic shifts, even maybe legal matters being resolved in a balanced, fair, and equitable way, I'm hearing for some of us. And we also have a third 5 now, because we have the balance of friendships, and we also have the abundance that change allows. So 3 5s, so we might all be seeing 5 5 5 through these next 3 days, which is just another reminder that you want to open your arms, heart, and mind to the changes that you're experiencing over this final planetary parade of 2025, because when we open our arms, heart, and mind to these changes, that's when the abundance comes through for us in our relationships, in our health, in our career, in our minds, bodies, hearts, and souls, in our interpersonal relationships, in the foundations that we have, because we've accepted the change and we didn't fear it and we didn't block it out. And then lastly, we do have the Egyptian goddess Ma'at coming through for us through this planetary alignment to make sure these karmic shifts and these positive changes that lead to love and abundance, restructuring of our foundations, and messages come through with grace and balance that help shift us. So Ma'at is coming through for here. She is the goddess of justice and balance in Egypt. And it says here, by the power of 3 by 3, Ma'at delivered justice to me. Which again, sorry, we have 2 3s here as well. So just a little funny last blip here. So by the power of friendship, by the power of sensuality and being beloved, justice may be brought to you, because we have by the power of 3 by 3, Ma'at delivered justice to me. And we do have 2 cards in this reading for the planetary alignment that have the numerology of 3 on them, sensuality and Venus with her energy of beloved, art, beauty, comfort, and sensuality. So this is just letting you know that these changes that are happening for you, that are happening for us when we tap into this planetary alignment, can be brought through by, again, swimming through the streams of energy and life and love and friendship with the energy of the mermaid that swims through the streams, as opposed to kicking them apart to get where we want. And then when we do that, we embrace the beloved energy that is surrounding us. We create it with collaboration and celebration and harmony, as opposed to destroying to create. That is the reading we have here for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Give this video a like and subscribe if it resonated for you. Let me know how you're feeling about this final planetary parade of these 6 planets, the last planetary alignment of 2025, over August 17th to August 20th. And I will see you in my next reading. Namaste.